Hello and welcome to a new video. We are going on a road trip again, as so often. And today we are heading towards the Polish border. I hope that's correct. It's towards the east, but more the northeast of Germany, and then over to Poland. And we are going on a road trip through Poland and back via Berlin and then back down to southern Germany. And I will show you the more or less correct route right now. So as you know, we are nearby Karlsruhe in southern Germany, as always, just nearby home. And today we are heading up towards somewhere over here near Dresden, a bit above, somewhere in this area, I think. Yeah, that's the village we are headed to. That's our first hotel, because tomorrow morning we want to have a look at the Rakot's bridge, which is just nearby, but on German side. But the in Poland it's quite a bit cheaper, so we're sleeping over there. Then tomorrow we are heading on through, where are we? Let me see. Yeah, go a bit out of here. Through Wrocław and Katowice, or Katowice. I don't know how to say those names, so sorry if someone's offended by that. I try my best, but yeah. And then we go to Krakow tomorrow night. And on Sunday we will head up to Warsaw, have a look at that. And on Monday we are going over here to Berlin, where we are sleeping from Sunday to Monday. And on Monday we are heading back, so we are actually going there on Sunday, and I forgot that that's on Saturday. Anyway, that's the plan for our trip, and then on Monday we will head back down from Berlin to home. So let's get this average and stuff here renamed to Poland Road Trip Safe, and go down here and reset the Poland Road Trip odometer thing trip. And you can see I already put 18,500 kilometers on my car with an average of 16.5. Still, just like in the last video where we were in southern France. So now we are going up to Poland. That's our plan. As I'm still waiting and I'm bored, we're just gonna start planning our trip up here. This should be where our hotel is. It's a different name, but should be the correct address. So if it's not completely correct, it's not that important, because it's all in this kind of town. So we're just gonna have a look where it wants us to charge. We're charged up to 97%, so that's no problem at all. It wants us to charge near Sinsheim. That doesn't make any sense at all, so we're not gonna do that. Let's see what chargers are on our way as well. That also is a V2, which doesn't make any sense at all. Even less with arriving with 50-ish% or 60. So that's 60 kilometers. I think we can plan out like 200 kilometers to go. How far is that? 160. Let's stop the trip and have a look at this. That's a V3 as well. So let's see, is it really 160 kilometers or 170? Or was that like the direct route? 233, arriving with 8%. That might be a bit close. So I'm not sure if we really want to do that, or if we're just gonna go, what's with this? That's a V2. Not gonna do that. maybe we'll also charge somewhere here in between at another charging station. Let me have a look what options we would have, because all of this down here is just too early. We could go up here through Frankfurt and then go over here, but might be a longer route. I think that's the better way to go. So, and that stretch of A81 is quite empty, at least with superchargers. Do we have anything else? It doesn't show me, it just shows us the superchargers. So let me have a look. Okay, so on that A81 stretch that we got going up here, there really aren't that many charging stations, and the ones that are there are offline, at least the fast ones. So I'm not sure what's going on there, but I thought maybe we're just gonna go down here and not up there to Würzburg, but through Nuremberg, and then go up here A73 or so, or maybe A9. Let's see, yeah, maybe A9 and then A72, something like that. Should be working quite well. Then we can at least hit this V3 here, which is 211 kilometers away. If we can't make it there, there are enough options on this stretch where we wouldn't have been otherwise. We would have gone up here. So we got enough options here, and we also got a lot of options there and up here as well. So I think that's the way to go. Over here, charge somewhere there, and then we head into this this area where we will be staying over here. So we will be charging up near Dresden, somewhere over here, I guess, and then we can AC charge overnight or tonight somewhere in there. So shouldn't be any problem at all. That's the plan for now. That's where we're hitting next. Supercharger, what's it called? Let me see, where are we? I'm confused. We're here. Herrieden Supercharger V3. So everything awesome. Let's go. We are starting. We're on our way, waiting on our first red light, and over there's a MG Marvel R and a Kia Niro EV. So all electric cars around us. Also, there was just a Model 3 Performance in front of us, so everything's starting great. Right here you can see the newest big ENBW solar photovoltaic system park thing, and it's the first one here. You can see the white boxes over there. Those are big grid storage batteries with 4 megawatt hours of capacity and 3.5 megawatts of charging discharging power for the grid. So a big grid buffer. That's absolutely awesome. We just changed our routing plan to go up to Würzburg, just as we thought in the beginning, but we should have been arriving with a lot less. Now we should be arriving with 30%, so that's far enough to be there without no problem. We still got 80-ish%, and we just passed the first supercharger it wanted us to go, so we needed a lot less energy than it thought we would. So everything's fine, and we're going further. What the fuck? I think this guy just wanted to move over. No, you don't. Anyway, let's continue on our trip and see if we can get our percentage down to the supercharger. Otherwise, we will just continue going, because I'm not charging with 30%. We just left the Autobahn, and we are at 16% state of charge, just around the corner of the supercharger, or like 18 kilometers away, but we need to cross the city to get there, so we're pretty much stuck in traffic right here. But we will be arriving with 7%, and maybe I can get it a bit lower, but probably not much. Still fine. 7% is good for fast charging, getting good speeds. It's also was just preconditioning the battery, so everything's fine. And I'm just gonna zip through the traffic here. We just arrived with 9% state of charge, and we got a consumption of 18.5 since charge, or 18.7 on this trip, because I kinda ripped it and I need to open up the door for my friend to plug in. So that went pretty well. We're gonna eat something over here, so we're just gonna charge for how long we are here. We'll probably be charging more than we need anyway, so we're just gonna have a look where we can make it to as soon as we're done. We're already ramping up to 80 kilowatts, 100, 120, 140, 160, 167 as we know it. Can we get further up? No, that's it. That's all we can take as always, but that's fine. So 40 minutes until we would be fully charged. I don't think we would be here for that long, but we'll see about that. We're gonna grab some snacks in the subway and then we head out again. Just out and about to get my cup for a cup of coffee. And over there are two 300 kilowatt Allego and one 150 kilowatt Allego Alpitronic Hypercharger. So if you don't want to go to the Supercharger or got an 800 volt car and want to charge quickly, go over there. And there are also two, I think 180 kilowatt ABB chargers, or are those Terra 50s? Let me see. Terras. And they are offline, so no 50 kilowatt and no Shademo here, but theoretically it would be. But the superchargers are just back over there, so we're gonna go walk over there. We're gonna head there. I get my cup of coffee and then we head out. We're already at like 97, 94%, something like that. Pretty high state of charge. As you can see here, we got a special edition Model Y Plaid or so, I guess. Interesting. We are charged up to literally 100% just in this second. We are swapping drivers because I'm not as tired, so I can drive later on without any problem. So let's now have a quick look. Yeah, we gotta swap our coffees. Let's have a quick look where we need to go. I had our destination here before. Come on. Even though it's not the correct name, but oh well. Why should we go this way and not the direct way, or is there no Autobahn in between? There's the A4. Why would we go up there? So anyway, we are going here. That's correct. So let's no, we gotta end this trip. Select this supercharger here. 250 kilowatts, that's perfect. Let's go, and after that we'll have a look. But for now, that's okay. 200 kilometers with 6% on arrival is quick driving, so that's fine. 230 kilometers, so should be no problem. It also knows our consumptions from the last stint where we kind of ripped it, so yeah, that's fine. Let's go. It was just getting de-restricted and we're ripping it! German Autobahn, as you love it. And of course, sprint on in the right lane. Not ripping it as well as we do. But we also will be arriving with 11% state of charge. So, gotta optimize it to get there as low as possible. Loving it. We are 10 minutes out from our next supercharger stop, or 8 minutes, and we are at 13% state of charge. Gotta go faster, so we arrive with lower percent state of charge. Car's already preconditioning as it should be. It's foggy, sometimes a bit rainy, but the roads are pretty free. No big traffic here, so pretty easy to drive. And we're listening to podcasts, so it's pretty relaxed here, and we almost again pushed out the whole battery on this drive. So yeah, awesome. 7 more minutes to go, 10 kilometers, and then we'll see how far we will charge again. So we're almost at the Supercharger, just turning left, and there is a big fastnet station. Oh, have I been here before? It looks so familiar. Anyway, I think we gotta go straight ahead a bit and then towards the fastnet station on the right. Yes, I have been here before, and that was in 2021, I think. Yeah, the Supercharger's just there at the back, and I think the leftmost stalls are the V3 ones and the rightmost stalls are still V2, maybe? Or are they all V3? They are all V3. Nice. So we're just gonna pull in here and then we're gonna rip it. We are at 7% state of charge, which is perfect. Even better than when I drove the last bit. There's a big gas station over here. There's this awesome fastnet station over there, and a McDonald's right next to us as well. So I guess we will find something to do here while we are standing here. I think that's a bit close, but that's all right. All right, let's plug in and see what speeds we can get. We just plugged in and we are ramping up. Already at 30, 50, 80, 100, 130. V3 is ramping up so fast, I love it. 168, 167. Okay, top speeds, awesome. Let's see, we want to go to this village. We gotta charge here, charge in Memphis. I still don't think that we want to go up there. I still think we want to go here directly without let's stop this. Let's try to route there directly. Remove charging stops. Can we make it there? Yes, we can, without problems. So why would we do this with a charging stop if it's even further to go? I don't get it. Anyway, this will be 121 kilometers. It's like half a battery or so. So awesome. Let's charge up until it thinks we can make it. We'll probably just record a charge guide over here, and then we might be able to head out already again. We are already charged up to 84%. That's just what happens when I'm recording my charge guides and have to go to the restroom at McDonald's. It just takes some time. You wouldn't know. Anyway, I hope that sticks in quite well. Let's hop in again. We will be arriving at 39%, so maybe we will be going a bit further if we can. Still makes us stop over there. Are you stupid? I think that's the last Supercharger before our destination, so we gotta hit Nossen anyway, however we want. So let's go to Nossen Supercharger then. Here we are. We're hitting this one, and after that we're going straight to our hotel, which is somewhere over there. I just can't find it zoomed out like that. Anyway, sounds good. Let's head out, and we will be arriving with 40%. Let's get that down a little, maybe. Let's see. We're almost at the end of our Autobahn part on this stint, and just 3 kilometers to the exit, and we're down to 22%, arriving with 18. I was down to 15, but there were construction sites and I couldn't get it lower, but I still think it's fine. We shaved off like 10 minutes or something, I think, so not that bad, and we can definitely get more than 20% in 10 minutes of charging from 20%, so it worked out as planned. Perfect. So yeah, just 10 more minutes to the Supercharger, and then we are on the last part to our hotel today. And we are pulling into the next Supercharger, which should just be around the corner, somewhere here at this SO station, maybe, possibly somewhere over there. Yes, we got a big Allego side and also a V3 Supercharger. Or is it? Yeah, here. No, that's... I'm confused. 4A, 4B, that's V3. Funny. Why are they charging on V2 stalls? I don't know. Anyway, we are going to V3 because we want every last bit of speed we can get, and we go back until we bump with our wheels. That's right. Okay, awesome. We did arrive with 20%. So yeah, we're just gonna plug in, and it's really wet out there. It rained all the time. So yep, here we go. Starting to charge. Contactors are clicking. We're again 40 minutes until fully charged, and we're already charging up, ramping up 50 kilowatts. While it ramps up, let's wait, what the heck? Lake Nisa, Poland. I don't know how to say it. We just want to top up here. What the actual fuck is it doing there? Bro, I have to say, the Supercharger route planning is so freaking broken. What the fuck? What the actual fuck is it doing over here? Look at this route planning. I just want to go here, and it wants to send us all the way through Germany. What the fuck? Remove all charging stops and stop doing that crap. Tesla, please fix that. It's only 144 kilometers. We don't need to go like 800 to get there. And don't always zoom around. I don't know how much we need to charge. I guess like 50 to 70-ish%, maybe 20 minutes. I hope it stops to rain in just a sec so we can take another charge guide over there, because there are some Allego chargers and there's a Supercharger which should be available to all. I think I saw a gray open to all sign. Yeah, there we are. Open to all electric vehicles. Let's hope it really is. Not like the last one, which said it would be, but then didn't show up in the app. Anyway, still doesn't know how much we need. I would say 144 kilometers is like 45-ish%, so we want some buffer. So I think we're going to 80-ish, and then maybe we don't rip it too much this time, or we go all in, but I don't know how much there is around here to do. So yeah, we'll see about that, but let's hope it stops the rain and we can record a charge guide right now. Can you see the steam out there? It now just got a little less, but it really steamed from the wheel wells up there to the sky, because all of the high temperatures blowing out there from the battery from charging, and it steamed the water that was dripping on it from the rain. That was a crazy sight. I just thought for a teeny tiny second I thought something was wrong, but then I remembered it's just getting warm there, and we're already at 62%, so gonna get going soon. And now it also says that we would be arriving with -2% right now, so everything's fine. We are at 90-ish%, so definitely enough to go. Let's unlock, put this guy back in his holster. That closes up, and we are heading out again. I'm hopping back into the passenger seat, but I need to get rid of my jacket. And yeah, not bad, but have you ever been to Baden-Württemberg? Alright, so we charged to 93%. It says we should be arriving with 21%, and I hope that's not the case, because it's only 144 kilometers, and we should need about 45-ish% for that distance. If we drive normally, that is. Not if we drive like maniacs as I just did on our way here. But I knew that we charge here, so of course I'm gonna drive like a maniac. So yeah, 1 hour and 43 minutes to go. We will be arriving at 2 a.m. That's later than expected. I expected us to be there 1 hour, well, at least half an hour earlier. Anyway, still should not be a big problem. So let's, yeah, just roll until we're there. So we're just leaving the Autobahn, heading to the last part of like only B roads, I think it should be. It's still 59 kilometers, but we will take almost an hour for that. It right now says that we will be arriving with 43% state of charge, so it went up quite a bit after it realized that we weren't ripping it anymore. We are still at 63% state of charge right now, so that's all fine. I would predict that we will be arriving with 45%, maybe even more, but I'm locking in 45% right now. And we already shaved off 3 minutes from our estimated time of arrival, so that's fine. 2 minutes. Yeah, and now we are heading to the B roads, having some fun driving here. Would be a bit nicer if it was brighter outside, but still might be some more fun than only driving highway roads. We're literally hitting a cobble road right here through some kind of village where there's no street light turned on at all. They're all off and all marked with the "we are turned off at night" markers. And I think it didn't even say that this road was like 30 kilometers an hour. It would have been a 50 kilometer an hour road. What the fuck is going on here? We're literally nowhere. Somewhere in nowhere. And we're hitting the weirdest roads. Crazy shit. We are 4 minutes out from our destination. I just put in the correct address of the hotel, and we are 1 turn away from the border, which is feeling like it's literally in the middle of this village, but the village is like split. So just over here we got the border, so let's go right through there and hope that everything's open, which it should be because it's Europe and everything look different. Ah no, that's just some signage. So welcome to Poland. First time I'm here, I think, for both of us. So that definitely looks different than in Germany from first sight. But I also think that's some kind of market. So I read that on maps. So I think that's just some kind of permanent market here, which is interesting. We don't have something like that in Germany, I think. Also with weird flower pots. That stuff doesn't get stolen here, sitting just on the outside. Wild. Yeah, so 800 meters to go, and then we can finally head to bed. Fuel definitely is cheaper over here than in Germany. Not that I would care, or we would care for this trip because we're driving electric, but yeah, I think we gotta go right here. So anyway, we're just gonna head to our hotel, and I'll maybe update you right now or tomorrow in the morning. We'll see. We just arrived with 46% of the battery and the car just shut off. So let's turn it back on. Yeah, 46% of the battery. Let's have a quick look at our whole consumption, 19.1, because it's cold and we ripped it. Kinda still okay. So yeah, we're gonna go inside and head to bed and see you tomorrow. Tomorrow is a lot to see, and that's been it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and see you guys in the next part. Bye.